Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on today's webinar. Really appreciate your attendance. I'll go ahead and get us started. My name is TJ Jones, one of the life marketing directors here. I'm joining Josh Trecarton on today's creative marketing team webinar. Where we'll be discussing email marketing. Josh will be going over some great tips and marketing tools for email marketing. I'll just be covering some of our introductory kind of opportunities or slides here in the beginning of the webinar. I'll make my portion quick as we cover just some of the great programs that we have to offer at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I'll get right into that and then hand the webinar over to Joshua. So we'll go ahead and get started. I want to talk about a couple of our programs to grow your business, our IAMS Business Builder programs first. To get started, our Referred Producer program. So whenever you refer as a contracted agent with us, when you refer a producer who gets contracted with us, again, they don't have to yet do business, but just for contracting with us, you as the referring producer will cut you a check for $50 when that referral does their first piece of business with us. We'll cut you another check for $100. And then there's an opportunity to earn 20 basis points on any business written by your referral thereafter. So a great opportunity to kind of build a team of producers underneath you. Next will be our marketing reimbursement program. So for every $100,000 in premium that you submit with us, whether that's single premium life or annuity premium, we'll pay you $200 in marketing reimbursement money. So that's real money that we deposit in an account for you. And then out of that account, we'll reimburse you for 50% of your marketing expenses. So any expenses related to your business, whether that's, if you purchase leads or you do any office upgrades, client appreciation lunches or dinners, anything, again, related to your business expenses, will pay for 50% of those expenses out of that marketing reimbursement account. Any questions that you have on how that program works, please feel free to give us a shout at 1-800-255-5055. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions for you about that marketing reimbursement program. Then we'll discuss quickly our new Producer Builders program that helps you grow kind of your production. There's 3 levels of participation on that new Producer Builders program. So first level would be the $100,000 level. This is for your first 6 months of being a new producer with us. So again, there's 3 levels of qualification. If you hit the $100,000 premium level in your first 6 months, you can choose from a $750 cash bonus, or a 2-year producer website service that we sponsor for you, or you could choose the latest generation iPad. If you want to forgo the $100,000 level and shoot for a $300,000 level in the first 6 months of contracting with us, you can qualify for a 3,000 piece mailing and Social Security program. $2,000 in marketing reimbursement money, similar to what we just discussed in the previous slide, or a $1,500 Visa gift card. If you want to kind of shoot for the stars in that first 6 months and you qualify for $500,000 in premium, you would have an opportunity to choose from 5,000 piece mailing and seminar coaching with one of our top producers, Mr. Matt Gill, 4,000 piece mailing and seminar coaching with another one of our top producers, Mr. Dave Pimper, or a Ritz-Carlton customizable travel package. So again, You can choose any one of those levels, very easy to do. We have many of our top producers that come to us, new producers that come to us and just qualify in one case, whether again it be on the single premium life side or the annuity side, and qualify with that, with that top level. So, yeah, would love to have you come and, contract with us, qualify for, one of those new producer bonus or new producer builder qualification. So any questions on that, again, please reach out to us. Just want to highlight, this is, whenever I'm talking to someone who's considering coming on with us, or maybe those that have been with us for a little bit and just maybe don't understand the depth of, what we are able to do for you from a back office standpoint. I just can't emphasize enough the level of service that we seek to provide our producers. So we want to help you work smarter, not harder. And we do that by truly positioning ourselves as your back office support team. So whatever kind of help you need, we're here for you, whether it be case design assistance, tools and resources to help you build your business, forms, whether it be new business forms or service forms, quote tools, just top sales expertise and coaching. We have many members of our staff, including myself, that have been in the field, or we're current producers ourselves. We're out in the field writing business. So we're able to give you kind of that sales expertise and sales coaching. We truly are here to help you from case submission until the time the commission hits your account, or you get the check in the mail, to helping you in the paperless contracting, or with the paperless contracting process. So again, from soup to nuts, submission to commission, we want to help you from a back office standpoint. Because we want you to do what you do best, and that's staying in front of prospects, staying in front of your clients. We don't want you chasing around forms, trying to do service work. That's our job. Your job is to see people, and we want to give you the support that you need to be able to do that. So please lean on us heavily for that support. That's why insurance agency marketing exists, and that's what we take pride on doing. If you're not getting that kind of service from your current IMO, FMO relationship, give us a call. That's what we're here for. 1-800-255-5055. Can't speak highly enough of our creative marketing team. You'll get a little taste of that here in just a few short minutes with Josh Trecarton. We have Joshua, Tasia Peterson. We have Logan that is currently working as an intern in that department. We have some great services that those folks offer. Very talented and committed team there to help you with all the aspects of your creative marketing solutions that you need, whether it be things just as simple as logo design, business cards, brochures, stationery, all aspects of advertising. Turnkey solutions with, newsletters, postcards, flyers. We'll talk today about email marketing strategies. They'll help, our contracted producers with social media consultation. How do you kind of boost your search engine optimization, Google AdWords, online newsletters, all aspects of, how do you make your business marketable and effective with a great online presence. Again, would love for you to reach out to them to help, in regards to marketing your business effectively. You can reach out to Joshua, Tasia, or Logan at 1-800-255-5055. They're very eager to help. Just a very diligent team there, and they would definitely look forward to hearing from you. Always encourage our producers and prospective producers to visit us on the web at www.imsinc.com. As much as we'd love to be here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we can't, but our website is just right at your fingertips. We've got a great annuity and life and GUL quote tool that you can you have access to. We've got a very deep forms library that you can have access to if it's after hours or on the weekend and you're writing business or you need service forms. You can access those online. Our current annuity newsletter is there. Just some great tools and resources available for you. Email addresses to our team if you need to reach out to us via email. So again, www.imsinc.com. Find us on the web. Speak briefly about our retirement analyzer tool. So just a great software tool developed by agents for agents, allows you to create or develop a repeatable sales process that leads you to a sale. So would encourage you to reach out to one of our annuity marketers to get information on how that software tool might be free to qualifying agents. You could reach out to one of the annuity marketers on the retirement analyzer software at 1-800-255-5055. Back in late January, we launched IAMS Wealth Management. We became a registered investment advisory firm for those Series 65 agents. It was a proactive move by us that was a preparatory move for, what basically came to fruition with the DOL. So we wanted to be there for those that are moving their businesses in that direction. We've got a great team over on the IAMS Wealth Management side. So would love for you, if you have any interest or you are a Series 65 advisor, would love for you to reach out to the folks on the wealth management team for more information on IAMS Wealth Management. I'm going to launch a quick poll. If you'd like to learn more about IAMS Wealth Management, please click yes, and I will get your information over to those folks there. I'll leave that up for just a few quick seconds, and then we'll quickly move on so we can get to the heart of the presentation here. Just a couple quick seconds and I'll close that out. Okay, thank you for all those that answered the poll question there. Okay, we'll quickly talk about our Life and Annuity Academy, an industry recognized academy. It's a 2-day training. We hold these a couple times a year. In 2017, we'll have 3. We already held our first one back in May. I think that was May 17th through the 19th. We have one coming up here in September. There are a few slots left for the September Academy. We're actually kind of honing in on the on those invites currently. So if you do have interest in attending that fully sponsored academy, and by fully sponsored, I mean we take care of your airfare, lodging, and meals while you're attending. That academy is actually being held here in the wonderful Omaha, Nebraska, at our home offices here. Again, it's a 2-day training that includes top sales ideas and strategies from some of our top producers. We'll be discussing just a wide variety of helpful topics. It's a time where, we take to pour into you, just a wealth of knowledge and opportunity. We try to keep it, short and sweet. It's, again, a 2-day training, so you're not out of the office for very long, but we really pack a lot into that time and really make it effective. So if you are interested in attending, I'm going to launch another quick poll. Please let us know. We will get back to you. There's just a couple things we'd love to visit with you about if you are interested in attending. And like I said, we're having conversations on currently on, in regards to getting, invites out, bringing producers in. So if you want to be included in the conversation for this September Academy, we are also holding one in November. We'd love to get you in the loop there. So let us know. We'll reach out to you and see if we can't get you in September. About 2 or 3 more seconds here, and I'll close that out so we can keep moving. And thank you for all those that answered. We'll be reaching out to you here shortly. Next, our IAMS 2018 Marketing Summit will be held February 25th through the 28th, 4 days and 3 nights at the beautiful Boulders Resort and Spa in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's a social and educational event. If you'd like more information on that, you can reach out to us at 1-800-255-5055. Would love to have you out and discuss how you might be able to attend that event. I want to thank you so much for, again, joining us today. I'm going to turn it over to Josh. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. 1-800-255-5055. Again, don't forget to visit us on the web at www.imsinc.com. I'll turn it over to Josh here, and we'll discuss some email marketing.
Thank you for that, TJ. Thank you all for joining and for hanging on. We'll get started on this and go over email marketing and other strategies and tips for your digital marketing online marketing strategy. So first, what we'll go over is just general marketing strategy. Where does email marketing fit in specifically into just a marketing strategy, digital strategy funnel? We'll go through the do's and don'ts of email marketing. We'll do messaging and content tips, suggested email tools, because there's a lot of tools online that you could use, a lot of tools that you shouldn't use specifically for email marketing, so I'll go over that. And then we'll go over some questions. If you have any questions during the webinar that comes to mind, just shoot them over to us and we'll read them and we'll get to them at the end here. So why email? First, we need to be staying top of mind for our clients. This is in my opinion, the #1 reason why we would do email. This is basically why we're doing this webinar today. If you have a bunch of clients that you can't call every single one of them every single day, you can't meet up with every single one of them all the time. So how do you reach out to those that do not interact with you all the time, or that you maybe had their business card or gave them your business card once? How do you stay in front of them? Email marketing is a fantastic solution for that. It's one of the best, and it's very easy to use. And a lot of times it's free. There are some free options out there. I'll go over that a little bit later. It's cheap. If you do go for a paid option, at most sometimes it's like $9 a month, $20 a month, but there are free options and it's very easy to use. And it's trackable. You'll know what works, you'll know what doesn't work, and you can change on the fly. If you discover that a certain subject line works for you or certain content works, you can focus on one area or another. It's very flexible. So this is kind of that strategy that I was speaking of earlier. So this is a very simple digital marketing funnel that you can use for all of your marketing techniques. So this is specifically more of the exposure type part of the funnel for email. I kind of went over Facebook last week with Facebook ads, or last month, pardon me. But this is just kind of the first part of the marketing funnel. And then you can also use this more for customer relationships, kind of more at the retention side of the funnel, where you're staying in front of those clients that maybe are currently helping you make some money. So it's kind of a full gambit, but at first it's just helping you stay in front of your clients. So what are some tips for email marketing? So first, have a plan, create a strategy, just like that marketing funnel that I just showed. You need to kind of have an idea of what you want to do with email marketing, what's the purpose behind it. I kind of suggest that you have one email going out every single month to start out with, and then just kind of build from there. That's why it's pretty easy for email marketing because it doesn't take that much time, and it helps you stay in front of clients. It's very effective. You need to be segmenting your database. So if you have, like, let's say you have a bunch of clients in your CRM and you have their emails. So you want to kind of sort them out into different buckets. I like to call it buckets. So if you have a bunch of clients on the East Coast and then another bunch of clients on the West Coast, you're going to market to them differently. And if you have a bunch of clients that are under the age of 40 and then a bunch that are of retirement age 50 and 60 and 70, you're going to want to send them different information, different marketing material. A person that's kind of looking for more life insurance is going to need different information than somebody that's maybe looking at annuities. So it's just kind of, you need to figure out what your strategy would be for that, and kind of just stick to not sending everybody out the exact same information. And you want to keep it personal. Just kind of like social media, you want to try to do the same thing on email. You don't want to seem robotic. A great way to do this is you can do a filler text placeholder stuff where it will say their individual name. So if I'm sending a mass email out to, let's say, TJ and I, will each receive the same basic content, but it will be tailored for us. So when TJ receives his, it says, "Hi TJ," and then when I receive mine, it says, "Hi Josh." So it's very simple, very easy, and it's just kind of a key to email marketing. And a key is to use automation, so that you don't have to sit there and keep making up emails or respond to people when they come on. I'll briefly show kind of automation workflow and what that kind of looks like here. And so this is just a standard workflow. It's very simple and it doesn't take that long to set up. So in general, here you have 3 emails. Free for lunch Wednesday, are we still on for tomorrow? And sorry that yesterday didn't work out. So we have 3 emails that will take you, I don't know, maybe a couple minutes to write up each, and you put it into a kind of a funnel. And so when they receive the first one, if they reply or open to the email, you send them to either book a meeting or you send them to the second email, and then you ask them if they're still on for tomorrow. And then if they respond to that, then you book the meeting with them. But if they don't, then you say, sorry that yesterday didn't work out, and then you end the marketing process. So it's just, you can build these out. We can help you build them out. They're very simple, very easy. And a lot of these marketing softwares make it very simple and quick to make these. So I'll continue with some do's. Be consistent on timing. If you're going to send out an email once a month, try to make it the same day. If it's the last Friday of the month or the first Monday of the month, just try to be consistent with your timing so that your audience kind of knows, okay, I'm going to receive an email in the middle of the month from Jim about some marketing or some retirement facts. I kind of mentioned this earlier, but run A/B tests and track them. So you can send out 2 emails at the same time. One would have a subject line of how are you doing this evening? And then the other could have a subject line of how are you doing this morning? And you can just run those 2 against each other and just kind of find out if individuals respond more to evening or morning. Just a simple example that I just came up on the fly. So it's very key to do that, to try to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And you need to be helpful with your emails. It's not helpful to get an email of, hey, I want to sell you some annuity or something like that. That's not very helpful. It's not very good to be salesy, and it's just any helpful information, whether that be a recipe, or I'll kind of get into that. You need to keep mobile in mind. A lot of these tools that I'll suggest later, they kind of do it automatically for you, so you don't have to really keep mobile in mind that much. But it's a good idea to think, okay, how many people actually open my email while they're on a desktop? It's like 70% or more of email is open on mobile phones nowadays, so it's definitely key to keep mobile in mind. And here's some don'ts of what not to do with email marketing. Don't buy lists. If you think that you don't have enough emails to send to, then you need to be getting out there and meeting new people or using Google Ads or something like that. It's very dangerous to buy lists, as you can get your email blacklisted, which means that essentially Google or Microsoft views you as spam, and they won't let you send out emails. So it's very important to not be spammy or salesy. There you can Google what spam words to avoid, things like free, or even like having the word sell, like being kind of clickbaity is not very good, because you want your emails to be delivered to your potential clients or those that you're kind of warming up the leads. And this is all stuff that will make it so that Google will view you as a threat or not a very good sender, so then they'll actually block your emails. And don't send without testing. So what I mean by this is that you can send, if I make an email with a click here in it, and I send a test to myself, and I realized that, oh, it redirects to my competitor's webpage instead of my own. So that's something that I can fix. But if I didn't send a test message to myself, then that email would have gone out to all of my clients, and I would essentially be advertising my competitor instead of myself. So that's an extreme example, but that's one of the reasons why you need to be testing your emails before you send them out. Catch any misspellings or just anything that's out of place, just making sure, because you can't take email back. Once you hit send, they're all going to receive it, and you can't undo that. So you don't want to keep doing the same thing. You want to be consistent when you send, but you don't want to be sending the same emails all the time. And Google will change what emails are perceived as better emails. So, like, for example, 2 years ago, text emails were the talk of the town. It was very good to send out text emails because some of the email clients just couldn't handle loading of images. Well, then individuals that do spam and phishing attacks, they started using plain text email blasts like no tomorrow. And then now kind of Google sees plain text emails as potential spam candidates. So it's a lot better to have images in your emails nowadays. So it's just little things like that, where if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, it's going to end up catching up to you, and the internet providers will kind of see that you're being lazy with your email. So it's good to change things up. And please, if this is the only thing that you take away from this, I would be happy. Do not use Outlook or Gmail or whatever standard email client that you have, Yahoo, whatever it is. Do not use it for mass email blasts. When you do this, it will harm your email. Like, you'll have to get a new email address because it can ruin your email reputation so bad, where whenever you try to interact with the client, you'll just automatically go to the spam folder. So please do not use Outlook or Gmail or other email clients to send mass emails. So here are some messaging and content tips. For a good email, you want to keep it between 50 and 125 words, which is not very long. It's very short. You want individuals to see your email, open your email, read it quickly because they don't have a lot of time, and then you want them to act on something, either call you, set a meeting up, or go to your website. You want to write pretty simply. This might not be the best way to look at things, but I kind of try to assume that everybody likes to read things simple, because it's said that third grade reading level is perfect for email. You get something like 50% better responses when you compare a third grade reading level to a college reading level. So it definitely makes a difference in how simply you can write your message. You want to have some kind of lighthearted stuff mixed in, either recipes, maybe your significant other has a secret brownie recipe that you can send out to your clients, just something to make them think of you, because it's easy to just be forgotten in this marketing atmosphere in this world. Um, so it's really key to do that. You want to use your own expert tips and ideas. You want to be able to kind of um, show yourself out there, show people like what you know how to do, what you know, how to um, what you are an expert in, because that's kind of what they're buying at this point. They're not buying somebody of that doesn't know what they're doing. You need to show them that, hey, you need to be doing this stuff with your retirement or with your annuities. It's very key to just show like who you are and what you're good at. And then one last thing is that you need to let them know of industry trends. If there's like a change to retirement funding, if out of nowhere they up the age of retirement to 68, you need to be telling your clients that, letting them know of industry topics, industry news, anything that they need to know for things like that. So here are some suggested email tools. I like Constant Contact. They're on the like all of these are there are some free ones that I'm going to point out here, but this one's $20 and you get 500 contacts to sell to. So if you have a database of 250, $20 a month, and a lot of these here I'll just show them all. A lot of these are um, they're very similar in price range. Mailchimp particularly is free, so what these numbers kind of mean, especially for Campaign Monitor and MailChimp, is that so Campaign Monitor, you get 500 unique contacts that you can send to, but you can only send 2.5 or 2,500 emails a month. So you can send to, if you have a database of 500 emails, you can send those emails out 5 times. So if you just have 500 contacts and you want to send out an email every single month, then Campaign Monitor for $9 would be fine. MailChimp gives you a little bit more freedom with that of how many contacts you can have and how many emails you can send out a month. But it really comes down to preference of what you want it to do. Because MailChimp, they're specifically, okay, you're going to be sending out mass emails. Campaign Monitor, they make it so that you can send out automation platforms. They kind of are a more inclusive tool, and it's $9 a month. $9, like just don't go get coffee in one of those mornings and you can have enough to have an automated marketing system. So all of these are good. They just look differently. They might have a few different options of what they can do. But MailChimp being free, it's it would be a mistake to not try email marketing, just because it won't cost you anything, and it doesn't take that long to actually do some of this stuff. So some closing thoughts here as I wrap this up. Email is part of a greater strategy. As I mentioned before, with that marketing automation flow, or that content funnel, it's just part of your strategy. You're not going to make all of your business from email marketing. You're not going to make all of your business from Google ads or Facebook ads or even making cold calls. Like you need to have very strategies working together to be successful. With email, I would suggest start slow. Just starting with one email a month, that's a good starting point. You don't want to be sending out emails once a week and find out that, oh, it's not really helping me that much. Or just remember, do not buy a list. You need to be making your email lists organically, and that can take time sometimes, and it's good to do it that way because you're warming up leads. You're making people remember you and realize who you are. This kind of goes on to that point, quality over quantity. You need to have good content and not just blasting out to people, because eventually they might not even care what you're sending, or you might just go straight to their spam folder. So you need to avoid that. You need to be giving reliable information that kind of forms a relationship, that tells them who you are, that gives them helpful information, either if that's like a video on life insurance or some tips on saving money or just whatever. Or like I said before, just like a simple cookie recipe or something like that can keep somebody in your mind. So I'm being outreached right now by an agent, and he gives me emails every single month. And I would have totally forgot about him if he hadn't been doing that. And they're not even complicated at all. They're very basic. It's, I think the last one I received was something about how him and his wife took a vacation. And it's just something very personal, very insightful. It's just forming that relationship, making me more comfortable with him as a person. So here's my contact information. If you want to reach out to me on LinkedIn, you're more than welcome to, or call us or email us. I'll look at some of these questions right now. Um, so what do we have? What CRM should I be using? So this is kind of a different topic entirely, but if you need help with that, you're more than welcome to call in, and I can give you some tips on that. You do not need specific or special software to run services like MailChimp. You can do it just straight from your browser, either Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox, whatever, Safari, whatever you have. You can use MailChimp through that, and it's pretty easy to set up. All of these softwares I mentioned, they just run right from the web, and it doesn't take any specific talent from a technical standpoint. It's all pretty easy to use. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'm free to answer. If you're a producer with us, I would be happy to schedule an hour sometime and kind of walk you through personally how to set up an email marketing process, an email marketing platform. We can help you design some emails, make them look really nice, make you look like a really good professional in front of your clients. We can give you some copywriting and copy editing. So we can really help you out with that. We can help you specifically make templates where it's specifically tailored for you, your brand, your logo, so that when you are ready to send out that email every single month, you just have a template ready to go, and you don't have to worry about anything besides what messaging you want to tailor to your audience. So yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. Thank you for joining today, and I hope you learned something. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Contact me directly on LinkedIn or through our email link there, contact@imsync.com. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a fantastic day.